Just move the output maybe even lower than it is. So 2nd and 10 now for, 540. Yeah, that's fine. 2nd and 10 for Newman. Nick Brenner, pardon me, was the intended receiver on the last pass. Ackerman. The linebacker, Jonah Hinker, calling out his defense, and he's going to keep it himself as Ackerman to the right side and try and run through the defender, and there's a flag down right at the 31-yard line. See what the flag is, and in the realm of a holding, and Newman starts to walk back themselves, so it is going to be a holding on Newman Catholic. First penalty of the afternoon. Get you some weather report as well. Beautiful afternoon here in north central Wisconsin. I guess you could call Wausau north central. In beautiful Marathon County. As the Greenwood Indians gave up a couple of big plays to begin, especially that run to Thomas Bates, but have been stagnant so far or since. 71 degrees here in Wausau. Driving in on 39 and saw the beautiful Rib Mountain view. 3 receivers. In motion goes McCarty from left to right. And gets set on the far side. The ball's on the ground, and Greenwood comes up with it. A flag late. It's going to be a false start. And will they blow it dead immediately or right away? Otherwise, Greenwood would have the ball. Austin Ruff came up with it. But it's going to be a false start, and they're going to repeat 2nd down. So a big break for Newman here on their opening drive. A handoff by Ackerman and Bates, but luckily for Newman Catholic, they had a penalty. And so it's going to be 2nd down and a long. 2nd and 22. Ball at the 46-yard line for Dylan Ackerman and the Cardinals. 3 receivers set near side. Bates flanks Ackerman. McCarty in motion again from left to right. Probably run the same play they just did. Gets set on the far side, and they're going to read option. Ackerman keeps it, runs up the middle, and is going to hop over, and Braidlow with the tackle. Near the 36, gain of 10. It's going to be 3rd and 12, and Coach Mickleg says hurry up. And that's exactly what they do. 4 receivers set, too near, too far. And Ackerman back to pass, looking, slants across the middle. It's going to be caught. He's going to get taken down short of the 1st down. And it's going to be 4th down as injury on the far side. Got 66 over there, Dakota Clark. And he's going to take a little while, and the training staff comes out, and we will take a quick break here from Newman Catholic. It's going to be 4th down and manageable for the Cardinals. Greenwood trying to get the ball.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
Welcome back to Newman Catholic as the Cardinals are going to face a 4th down and 4, ball at the 28-yard line. They had a 2nd and 22, had a nice run by Dylan Ackerman, and then a pass to McCarty, broke a tackle, and gained, 16 yards back. And so it's going to be, 18 yards back. So it's going to be 4th down and manageable for Newman Catholic. Again, they had a nice drive going, and then a couple of penalties, a fumble, which was erased via false start. So 8:55 to go in the opening quarter here from Newman, and they're taking a long time taking care of Dakota Clark on the far numbers near the 30-yard, or the 30 on the Greenwood side of the football field. So hoping Dakota's all right. He may have gotten blocked blindside. I don't know. But he is taking a long time on his back with his left leg up. And the trainers ran over quickly from Newman. Like to thank Sherrill Tire. It's the factory direct tire sale through October 10th at Sherrill Tire. Factory direct prices on Kelly tires and up to $250 on mail-in rebates on installed Goodyear tires with a Goodyear credit card. Find your location at SherrillTire.com. As they will slowly bring Mr. Clark to a seated position. And that is something you obviously don't like to see. First series of the season, and one of your main seniors right now slowly getting off the field. Players to watch for Greenwood, as mentioned, Cooper Bredlow, a 4-year starter, and Weston Schmitz, the wide receiver for Greenwood, second team all-conference last year as a wide receiver, and they are getting Dakota Clark up very, very slowly, and hopefully everything is okay with Dakota. But last night, Spencer Columbus able to hold on over Nakusa. Rosholt able to knock off Pacelli in a close game over at Rosholt. Stratford doing Stratford things, taking care of Wittenberg-Burnhamwood, and then Neelsville falling to Durand last night in Neelsville. Some other games, Colby manhandling Thorpe, Medford dominating against Hayward. The Central Wisconsin Conference, Iowa Scandinavia taking care of Wild Rose 45-0. Amherst taking care of Wyega Fremont 42-14. And 19 games that were originally scheduled for last night got postponed or canceled. And so, including mine and Kales, which was Assumption and Pittsville. 4th and 4 now. Ackerman with Bates lined up to his left. In motion goes Bennett. That's Nick, and a bad snap, and Ackerman's going to keep it, have room up the middle, and going to get taken down by Bredlow. A first down right at the 20-yard line, 19-yard line, and with that, the Newman Catholic Cardinals are in the Draxler Transport Red Zone. Draxler offers Astia Health Primary Care at zero cost to the driver. Visit DraxlerTransport.com to apply today. So after a 4th and 4 and a bad snap, Dylan Ackerman was able to corral it and gain the first down. In motion, wide receiver screen is going to be caught on the near sideline, and he's got room, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Ben Knoll. 19 yards from Ackerman to Knoll, and Newman is on the board here on their first drive of the 2020 season. With 8:10 remaining in the first quarter. So wide receiver screen, you saw it the whole time. And now Charlie McCarty attempts the extra point for Newman. Snap is good and is good through the uprights. With 8:10 to go in the opening quarter, it's Newman Catholic 7 and Greenwood nothing. Back to Newman right after this.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Back to Newman Catholic, where the Cardinals off to a quick 7-0 lead over the Greenwood Indians on their opening drive. went 74 yards and took care of the Indians on their opening drive. McCarty kicking from right to left for Newman Catholic. A squibber, and it's going to be on the ground, and it is going to be taken there by the Indians right at the 44-yard line. Nice job by Jonah Hinker. Now Cody Cooper Bredlow and company, and their opening possession here in 8-man, trailing 7-0. Again, they only average about 24 points a game. Newman Catholic, 48 points a game. And right away, they go full house I formation for the Indians. Bredlow under center, and a false start by the right side of the offensive line. And the first play is going to have to wait a second. Second down and 15 for Greenwood. Sully Whitford, the back, and they're going to hand it to him on the far side. He slips right near the 40-yard line. We saw that during warm-ups, that they struggle with footing, did Greenwood. Some big dirt clumps here at Newman Catholic, especially obviously right up the middle where most of the damage is. And we'll see how Greenwood handles the footing here. 3 receivers set, 2 to the far, 1 to the near. Behind is Xander Hinker. And in motion goes Whitford. And Bredlow keeps it himself, and he's going to be taken down near the 47-yard line. It's going to be third down for Greenwood. So Whitford was in motion. Hinker in the backfield that time. Again, Greenwood has the size, but we'll see how they match up with the speed. Weston Schmitz, the receiver to the near side, along with Xander Hinker, 2 to the far side. Bredlow in the shotgun. And back to pass, third down. Looking for his receiver, Schmitz, and couldn't track it down. And it's going to be fourth down for Greenwood, and he looks back at Bredlow and says, you got to... It'll be fourth down, and Bredlow is back to punt.
Cooper Bredlow to punt.
Back to punt, and a line drive punt by Bredlow is going to go down right at the half a yard line. What a punt by Cooper Bredlow. Rolls inside the 1 yard line. And that is where Newman Catholic will start. First and 10. Wow, what a punt by the senior, Cooper Bredlow. Wow. Couldn't have been a much better punt, a line drive punt, but then it got the spin, and the grass here at Newman is long enough that it was able to slow it down just enough, and that is where Newman Catholic will start. First and 10 inside their 1 yard line. .6:51 to go in the opening quarter. Here from Newman. We'll see if the Cardinals, or how the Cardinals will fare here. And a quick whistle. And see what the whistle was. As a false start on Newman. So they were at the 6-inch line. Now they're at the 3-inch line. The tip of that ball cannot get much closer to that line. As coming off the field right now for Newman is Charlie McCarty. Dylan Ackerman with a running back, a split backs behind him. And the ball is on the ground, and it's going to be a safety, and it is. Greenwood gets on the board via the safety. It was another bad snap. And Greenwood gets on the board, and then we'll have the ball right after that. So a poor snap, poor transition between the center and the quarterback, Ackerman. And now Greenwood will have the ball down 7-2. 6:45 to go in the opening quarter. So Newman will have to punt it away. But again, we saw that a little bit earlier on. The struggle on the snap from their center to quarterback Ackerman. And Newman will have to punt it away here. And they will punt it from their 20-yard line, where Charlie McCarty will will walk up to the mudded area right at the 20. Hands up and be ready to punt it off here in just a moment. Bredlow and Hinker. And a beautiful high end-over-end punt. It'll be taken by Cooper Bredlow at the 35-yard line, looking for a block up the middle. And he gets in. He'll run right over the defender inside Newman Catholic territory. And that is where Greenwood will take over 1st and 10, trailing 7-2. So they, after a first unsnapped snap by Greenwood on the false start and a desperation throw to Weston Schmitz, Greenwood had to punt it away, and good for them because then they got the safety. 7-2 Newman. Bredlow will keep it himself. He's going to run over the defender and unable to, and it's going to be Gavin Wolf with the tackle. 110 tackles last year for Gavin Wolf, first on the team. And no gain on the play. Ball 2nd and 10 from the Newman 47-yard line with 6:15 to go and counting here in the opening quarter. One receiver set. That's Weston Schmitz to the near side. Bredlow, long count, and they're going to hand it off to the second guy around. He's got the corner. First down there for Greenwood. Nice end around on the second option. And Greenwood will have it 1st and 10 at the Newman 32-yard line. Two receivers near side and back in motion. There goes the back, and a bad read there by Bredlow. He's going to be Second and 14 now for Greenwood. And they're going to hand it up the middle, and he's going to get back near the original line of scrimmage. And it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Indians. 4:45 to go in the opening. Sitting down. 3rd down and 10. Back to passes Bredlow, and he's got his receiver at the 20-yard line, and a big first down for Greenwood. Beautiful pass from Bredlow to Sully Whitford, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for Greenwood inside the Newman red zone. The Greenwood Indians are in the Draxler Transport red zone. Draxler has flatbed driving opportunities that pay you 5 cents per mile premium over van. Visit Draxler Transport to apply today. 1st and 10 for Greenwood, trying to take their first lead of the year. And on the option, Bredlow keeps it, spins out of the way, and falls inside the 20-yard line. Maybe
Bates on the tackle for Newman Catholic.
Lost a couple yards, right at the 20 now.
Lost a 2 on the play, bring up 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 for Greenwood at the 19-yard line. Saw the boss come walking around here. Make sure everything's all right. He just got done with a couple of volleyball games over in Marshfield as the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders and the Marshfield Tigers had a couple of games today. Back to passes. Bredlow again on the screen, and a beautifully done. Trying to get past the defender, and beautifully read there by Newman. Had nowhere to go was Xander Hinker, and it's going to be 3rd down and long. 3rd down and 11 now for Greenwood. Sniffed it out perfectly, did Newman Catholic. Connected on a great 3rd down on their last 3rd down opportunity. 4 receivers set, 2 near, 2 far. And they got him to jump off sides. And so they'll push him up 5 yards. 3rd down and manageable now. Austin Humpke, big 79 in the middle for Greenwood. 3rd down and 6 now for Greenwood with 2:30 to go in the opening quarter and counting. 7-2 Newman Catholic. Bredlow shotgun again, back to pass. Has him on the slants. Looks to the end zone, and he was tackled in there, and a couple of flags. Feet got tangled, but you could see it clear through the pass that it's going to be a pass interference in the end zone on Newman, and and it's going to be 1st and 10. Should be 1st and 10 for Greenwood. And now they're telling them to hold up a minute. It was 3rd down and 6 at about the 13-yard line. And now a conversation on where it should be. It might be 3rd down and a half an inch. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. And now more conversation between the officials. It's going to be now they're pushing them back a little bit to figure out where they need to be. It is going to be a 1st down for Greenwood. Pass interference on Newman Catholic. Get a little cloudy here. Saw some rain on the radar coming up, but we're in the press box, so it doesn't really affect us much. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 6-yard line for Greenwood. See if Cooper Bredlow and company can punch it in here. I formation behind Cooper. Rolls out to his right, still looking, and it's going to be intercepted at the 1-yard line. A tough pass there by Cooper Bredlow with 3 Newman defenders around him. There is a flag at the 7-yard line. And it's a chop block on Greenwood, and they say decline it immediately. He had 3 defenders right in where he was going to throw it, and they were going to decline the penalty, who is trying to find his receiver right at the end zone at the goal line, and it was tipped and intercepted. Again, Newman had 22 interceptions a year ago. They will have it 1st and 10 inside their 5-yard line again, working from right to left on the near hash. Ackerman with Bates standing behind him. Null, the lone touchdown so far, to the near side. Kicks it out to the outside. Does Bates. He falls forward near the 10. And a gain of 8 on the play. A gain of 5, I believe. It's going to be 2nd down and 4 with 1:50 to go in the opening quarter. 7-2 Newman. Greenwood just had an opportunity inside the Drexler Transport red zone, and Cooper Bredlow threw an interception. And now Newman trying to march down the field. 2nd down, split backs. Going to hand it off to Bates again. Kicks it to the outside. He stood up, falls forward, gains a yard on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. Nice job there by Thomas Bates to get anything. And it's going to be third down for Newman Catholic here in the first quarter with 1:10 to go. Moving right along here this afternoon. One quarter just about done. Newman took their first drive and marched it right down the field. Third down and 3. Null to the near side. McCarty to the far side. Split backs with Ackerman. And he's going to be back to pass on the comeback curl, and McCarty makes the catch. Tackle there by Weston Schmitz. As gain of 7, and it's 1st and 10 for Newman. 40 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Again, both teams, their first game of the season as the 8-man season gets underway. Port Edwards, a dominant win over Marion Tigerton yesterday afternoon, 4 o'clock. And Ackerman's going to hand it off to Bates up the middle, has room.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Are you living with a prosthesis that is causing discomfort or pain? You have options, and I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Shai. I'm the owner of Next Step Prosthetics in Marshfield. You have a choice where you go for prosthetic care. My focus and specialty is providing a prosthesis that you enjoy wearing to help you get your life back. Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Let's take the next step together to a better life.
Welcome back to Newman Catholic. Had some camera issues, as you probably could tell, last couple of drives. And they're going to pass off to Noel in the backfield. Breaks the tackle and is going to be ripped down near the 30-yard line. Hopefully we bring you a clean game the rest of the way. First time being here at Newman Catholic and still trying to figure out everything here in the press box, but found a plug-in that I didn't know existed underneath the underneath the desk here at Newman. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Cardinals. They lead 7-2 here in the opening half now A touchdown by Ben Knoll, and then a safety. They're going to hand it off to Bates. Ackerman keeps it to the near side and breaks a tackle and past the 40 to the 45-yard line. Very patient running by Dylan Ackerman, who came in for Ben Bates a couple times last year. And it's going to be 1st and 10 right at the 40-yard line. So pretty impressive running there by the senior Ackerman. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 at the 45-yard line for Newman. Working from left to right. They started at their own 5 after the interception by Cooper Bredlow. Bates in motion. They hand it off to him to the near side, and a hold will come near the 46-yard line, which will back Newman up. As flag goes right at the 47-yard line, and it's going to be a hold on Newman. Saw it clear as day right here in front of us at the 47 or so yard line. And it's going to be 1st down and 17. Is that what they said? 1st and 17 with 10:43 to go in the opening half. Hear from our friends at Fleet Farm in just a moment, as we bring you Greenwood football all summer or all fall long here at Selesky Sports. 3 linemen and a tight end. Back to pass is Ackerman, and they're going to find their receiver near the 40-yard line, a gain of a couple. And it's caught by Nick Brenner. Gain of a couple. And it's going to be 2nd down and 15 for Newman Catholic. Again, Newman has been in the 8-player football since 2017. They have lost 2 games, and both of them have been in the playoffs. Wheel route to Bates to the near side, past the 50 inside Greenwood territory, and he's ripped down at the 38-yard line. Again, these Newman runners, you can't just give them a little shoulder shiver, as Thomas Bates shows off his strength and broke a couple tackles, and it's a big 1st down for the Cardinals. Clock runs, 9:45 to go in the opening half. First and 10 for Newman. Working from left to right. Newman in their powder blue tops, red numbers, red pants. Bates in the backfield. Snap on the ground again. Ackerman picks it up. Falls forward. Still moving forward. And a late flag comes in. A couple of flags on the play. One right on the hash, one on the numbers. But again, that has been a couple of times tonight, or this afternoon, as a face mask will be called on Greenwood, that the snaps have been low, and Ackerman's able to pick them up and find where they find a hole, and a 1st down will be rewarded to Newman Catholic on the face mask penalty. So his patience has been outstanding so far for Newman, has Dylan Ackerman. Again, they started near the 5-yard line on their own end, and they have it 1st and 10 in Greenwood's end at the 28-yard line. Ackerman with split backs behind him, and an offsides penalty on the nose tackle for Greenwood. Right over the ball is 61 Austin Ruff. So add 5 yards to that, and they're near the 20-yard line, inside the 25 now. 8:45 to go in the opening half. Here from Newman, 7-2 Greenwood, and Newman is marching down the field again. McCarty near side, Knoll to the far side. And Ackerman's going to keep it himself, run up the middle and run right into the defender and gain a couple, but it's going to be a 2nd down. Good tackle by Rogan Travis. 2nd down and 4 now for for Newman. Greenwood in their away whites. Instructions continue to be barked out by the Greenwood Indians, again in their first ever 8-player football game. Ball's on the ground again, left-handed pass, and he's going to be taken down immediately there by Xander Hinker. Again, a snap on the ground, and Hinker read it immediately. They still went to Bates out there, and Bates comes up holding his left rib cage, and now he's bent over at the 34-yard line. And he is still trying to catch his breath. A big hit by Xander Hinker, and a timeout taken by Newman. We'll do the same with 7:31 to go in the opening half. It is Newman 7, Greenwood 2. Back after this.
Customers is valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
So a timeout taken by Paul Micklig for Newman as he had his top running back, Thomas Bates, hunched over a little bit and saw that, and it was taking a little more time. So a smart timeout there taken by Newman, and it's going to be 3rd down and 7. 3rd down and 7 with 7.5 to go here in the opening half. See what Coach Micklig has as McCarty in motion now. Slant, looking for him, has him open, tries to break a tackle, and he's going to be taken down immediately there. A gain of a couple. Good tackle by the Indians. And it's going to be 4th down for Newman at the 22-yard line. So 4th down and 4 for Newman. Good crowd here from Greenwood this afternoon. Just on the outside of the fence here at beautiful Newman Catholic High School. 2 receivers far side, that's Nolan Bates. Have Brenner and McCarty to the near side. Ackerman in the shotgun formation by himself. Back to pass, looking, rolls out to his left, still looking, and just throws it in the air, and it's going to be caught by Bates. Falls inside the 5-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and goal. Man, oh man, Dylan Ackerman threw it up with a prayer, and Thomas Bates able to find it and track it down and come away with it. Newman Catholic Cardinals are in the Traxler Transport Red Zone. At Traxler Transport, drivers are always home for their requested time off. Visit Traxler Transport to apply today. Man, what a backbreaker there for Greenwood. Had him 4th and 4, and the pressure was on Ackerman, and then he just threw it up with a prayer and able to find Thomas Bates. Brenner is in motion from right to left. And a false start on the far side. The wide receiver switching his feet over there. Looked like Ben Knoll, I believe, on the far side. But again, man, that is a backbreaker for Greenwood. See if they can make a stop here. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 7-yard line now. They had him against the backs against the wall. Had a 1st and goal, or a 1st and 10 from the 5. That's where they started this drive after a Cooper Bredlow interception. And then a couple of big plays, and then the biggest one right there, 4th and 4 reception to Thomas Bates. 1st and goal from the 7. And he's going to keep it himself, pitch it to the near side, gets the corner, and he's going to try for it, reach, and not quite get there. And it's going to be second and goal from the 3-yard line. Brenner on the carry. That's going to be second and goal from the 4. That's where he has him. That's where he stepped out. Ackerman comes to the sideline every time to get the play call from Coach Micklig. Second and goal from the 4, just inside the 5. Nolan Bates to the left, McCarty and Brenner to the near side. Ackerman all by himself in the shotgun formation. Long count in motion comes Bates. They're going to Ackerman's going to keep it till he gets to the outside and break a tackle. He's going to walk into the end zone, and a flag will come in, I believe. No. It is a 4-yard touchdown run for Dylan Ackerman. And it is 13-2. Thought I saw something flying up in the air on the after the play. And the PAT coming from it is up and good for McCarty. With 5:42 to go in the second quarter, it is Newman Catholic 14 and Greenwood 2 back with the kickoff right after this.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Back to Newman Catholic as the Cardinals up 14-2 here in the first half. Fleet Farm has everything you need for weekend fun. Pick up camping gear, boating supplies, and towables, grills, and yard games. This weekend won't be complete without a trip to Fleet Farm. Head down to the store right after the game so you can be the weekend place to be. Looking for a quick, easy way to do your shopping? Try out the outside yard pickup option when you order online at fleetfarm.com. It's quick and easy. You stay in your car and they bring your order right out to you. Fleet Farm has something for everyone. You won't believe what you'll find at Fleet Farm. Charlie McCarty. McCarty back to kick. 95-yard drive on the last one for Greenwood. And falling on it at the 35 was Hinker. So after the INT by Cooper Bredlow, when Greenwood had an opportunity to punch it in, Newman went 95 yards and converted on a couple of big plays, including a 4th and 4 to Thomas Bates that let the drive continue. Hinker and everybody on Greenwood on the false start. So Hinker and Whitford are the backs behind Bredlow as the rain starts here in Wausau. Again, driving up on I-39 with the beautiful scene of Rib Mountain. Can't beat that. And they're going to hand it off to Whitford up the middle and falls forward. It gained a couple on the play. It's going to be second down and long for Greenwood. Have a couple of games coming up for you on Monday at Zaleski Sports at halftime. As they're going to have to take him out of the game with his helmet off. Yeah, they're going to have to. They're going to have to take the. They're going to have to take the player out, and a sideline warning on Newman Catholic. And it's going to be second and 10. They gained back the yards that they had, but again, they took too long to get their player off the field with their helmet on. I thought as soon as it happened that you would have to. I thought as soon as the helmet came off that they would have to stop the play and take the take the guy out. Greenwood's coming up to the line, and they aren't ready yet. As the head official still talking to Coach Micklick as Cooper Bredlow and company are ready to run a play. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Upcoming games here at Zaleski Sports, Pacelli and Wittenberg Burnwood volleyball on Monday. And then Stratford JV football. Trevor Zaleski will be at that one, along with Brady. Tuesday, have a couple of games for you. Auburndale Stratford volleyball. Maryland Marshfield volleyball. And I'll be at tennis at Gerke Field in Stevens Point for Assumption and Pacelli tennis. Highlights of that one. And we are about to get underway again, and we are. Bredlow under center, 2 backs behind him, Hinker and Whitford, and Bredlow is going to keep it himself, fall forward, and it's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and 9 now, gain of a yard for Greenwood. Thursday, Waiwega Fremont at Pacelli volleyball. Northland Lutheran at Pacelli in soccer, and then Marshfield has a tennis match on Thursday as well. Friday, back with you again. Whole slate of games. Neilsville at Stanley Boyd. Waiwega Fremont at Stratford. Pacelli at Iola. Bowler Gresham at Greenwood. And Manawa is at Spencer Columbus. And then next Saturday, Rochelle at Assumption if everything goes well. Hands it off and will fall forward. And Hinker tackled at the 39-yard line. So after giving up a 95-yard touchdown drive, the Greenwood Indians are backs up against the wall on a 4th and 6 to go now. 4th and 7 with 4 minutes to go in the opening half. Bredlow back to punt again. He had a doozy of a punt in their last time. Bredlow high end over end short punt, and it's going to fall out of bounds at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for Newman. That's where they will start. R&R Flooring is ready to help make your house a home. Visit R&R Flooring of Spencer for flooring, American-made mattresses, locally made furniture, and much more. See the selection for yourself by visiting the R&R Flooring and Furniture Showroom in Spencer and online at www.flooringandmattress.com or R&R Flooring and Furniture on Facebook. 1st and 10 for Newman. They lead 14-2 with under 4 minutes to go in the opening half. 4 receivers set. Nolan Bates to the far side. Brenner and McCarty to the near side. They're going to pitch it off to Charlie McCarty, who's going to be met and taken down near the 45-yard line. They give him forward progress to the 47, and it's going to be 2nd down for Newman. You can almost guarantee, I don't want to say 100%, but almost guarantee every time McCarty or Bates are in motion that they are going to get the ball thrown to them. But then you don't want to have 2 guys go for them and have the other slot receivers wide open. McCarty and Bates to the near side now. Knoll and Brenner to the far side. So 2 biggest receivers to the near. And back to pass goes Ackerman. And he's going to break a tackle and get pushed out of bounds near the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. It's going to be close as has him right at the 44, and they'll give him a 1st down. So 1st down for Dylan Ackerman as he rolled out to the right.
It was enough for a Cardinal 1st down.
Clouds got a little dark around here. Saw a couple of raindrops, but nothing too bad to get us off our game here in Newman, or at Newman in Wausau. 2:51 to go in the opening half. It's 14-2 in favor of Newman. A couple of big, long, sustaining drives for the Cardinals. Knoll in motion from right to left. Bates with Ackerman. They hand it off to Bates to the near side. Has blockers, has room. It's going to be pushed out of bounds near the 34-yard line, close to another 1st down.
1st down, Cooper Bredlow on the tackle.
And timeout taken by Greenwood. We will do the same here from Wausau. 2:45 to go in the opening half. 14-2 Newman, and they're marching.
With more winter snow on the way, make your way to Chili Implement. Chili Implement, located conveniently between Marshfield and Chili, just north of Highway 10, is ready to help you make snow removal easier. Visit Chili Implement and see how their complete selection of Kubota and Cub Cadet snow removal machines will simplify your winter. Chili Implement open Monday through Saturday for sales, service, and parts. Chili Implement will also help you finance your next purchase. You can also see more at chiliimplement.com. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
2:45 to go in the opening half here from Wausau Newman. Teammates alongside Kill Jacoby here at beautiful Wausau Newman Catholic High School for today's 8-player football game. As I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in from Facebook, YouTube, anywhere you are. Thank you for making us part of your Saturday afternoon. Your nice warm homes. Warm here. Breezy at times. And Newman will get called for the false start. So it would have been close to a first down on the previous run. And then a false start penalty on the Cardinals. So it's going to be second down and 5.5 for Wausau Newman. Again, coming in the favorites to win the Central Wisconsin East Conference in the 8-player conference this year. 33-2 in their 3 years in the 8-man program. 3 receivers to the far side. And they hand it off to Bates to the far side. He's going to be taken down. Nicely done in the backfield. Get you a number there, 88. Rogan Travis with a nice tackle. That's going to be third down and 5 now. Third down and 4 with 2 minutes remaining in the opening half. 14-2. Give you a 64-yard opening touchdown drive for Newman. A safety after a beautiful punt by Cooper Bredlow, and then a 95-yard drive for the Cardinals on their last one. In motion, and back to passes Ackerman across the middle, has him wide open, and inside the 10, taking down McCarty. Inside the 10-yard line, beautiful pitch and catch from Dylan Ackerman to Charlie McCarty, and it's going to be first and goal for Newman. The Cardinals are in the Draxler Transport Red Zone once again. Draxler Transport is a family-oriented company that treats you like family. Visit DraxlerTransport.com to apply today. They're looking for that one big pass play, and there it was. Charlie McCarty with a huge catch on a third down and 4. Third downs, fourth downs have been the backbone killer for Greenwood so far here this afternoon. First and goal at the 5. At the 6, as Ackerman's going to hand it off to Bates to the far side, walk into the end zone, touchdown, Newman Catholic. Perfectly blocked, easily walked in by Thomas Bates, and it's 20-2 here in the first half with 1:01 to go. Thomas Bates from 6 yards out. Shorter field that time as the punt by Bredlow was short, and the PAT is up, and it is good. 1:01 to go in the opening half. 21-2, Newman back to Wausau right after this.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
One to go in the opening half. CMA's alongside Kale Jacoby here in Wausau. Just past or nearing 2 o'clock here in north central Wisconsin. Week 1 wrap up here at ZaleskiSports.com for high school football. Had 4 games last night. 5 scheduled, I believe, coming up next Friday, including Greenwood back in action next week from Greenwood. Charlie McCarty kicking from left to right. Cardinals lead 21-2. A bouncer is going to be over the head of Hinker, and it's going to be taken by Xander at the 32-yard line, and that is where the Indians will start with 1 minute to go in the opening half. It's been all Newman here so far. Again, Greenwood had their opportunity. They had a drive going. They were down 7-2, and then Cooper Bredlow threw an interception inside the 5-yard line. It has been all Newman since then. A couple of 3-and-outs for Greenwood today. Newman has not. Hands it off. No, Bredlow keeps it to the far side and runs over the defender, Knoll, but nothing more than that. Cooper tells his blocker out there, Fletcher Bredlow, to sustain his block. And it's going to be second down for Greenwood. At 4 games last night, Stratford knocking off Wittenberg-Burnhamwood. And going to hand it up the middle, has room, falls forward, and close to a first down, not quite got there. And it's going to be 3rd down and short. Stratford over Wittenberg-Burnhamwood, Roschelt over Pacelli, Spencer Columbus over Nakusa. Timeout, we'll keep it right here. And Durand over Neelsville, the other matchup, the other win, or the other game covered by Zaleski Sports last night. Again, handful coming up from Zaleski Sports in just this week. 5 games. Neelsville at Stanley Boyd. Beautiful complex over in Stanley. Jason Zaleski will join WPKG in Stanley. Wyatt Fremont at Stratford. I'll have that game along with Rachel Zaleski. Newest broadcast partner, Mike Wenlett and Kale Jacoby heading over to Thunderbird Field in Iola as the Pacelli Cardinals take on the Iola Scandinavia Thunderbirds. Iola shutting out Wild Rose last night 45-0. Bowler Gresham will be at Greenwood. And then Manawa, the Manawa Wolves, will head to Spencer Columbus. Amherst will have Nakusa to wrap up that Central Wisconsin Conference. Back to pass, Cooper Bredlow. Pressure's on, rolls out to his right. Has him wide open at the 30. Then Schmitz breaks a tackle to the 20, and Greenwood will score the touchdown. Touchdown for Greenwood. That is a 59-yard pitch and catch from Cooper Bredlow to Weston Schmitz. And the Indians are on the board before halftime. He was left wide open. Had a broken tackle near the 22-yard line, and now they'll go for 2. 21-6. And a timeout for Greenwood. They want to make sure they hash everything out, but couldn't have asked for much more right there if you were Coach Schmitz than a perfectly placed ball wide open. Couldn't have gotten much easier. Weston Schmitz was left wide open, and a 59-yard touchdown pass from Cooper Bredlow to Weston Schmitz to get into the end zone for the first time here this afternoon. They had the safety in the first half, or the first quarter, and with 8 seconds left, Bredlow to Schmitz. See if they can convert on the 2-point conversion. Speaking of football, as mentioned, have those 5 games on Friday. And then if everything clears up, per se, Rosholt will be at Assumption on Saturday morning next week for an 11 o'clock start at Southwood County Field on the campus of Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School. So receiver to the near side, that's Bredlow. Hinker behind Bredlow. And in motion, going to hand it off. No, keep it. He's going to walk into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. And with 8 seconds to go in the opening half, it is 21-10 in favor of Newman. And the Greenwood Indians cut into that lead. We'll keep it here for the last 8 seconds. And then I believe it will be Greenwood football to begin the second half, as Newman took the opening kickoff and marched it right down the field, as mentioned, 64 yards. But Cooper Bredlow to Weston Schmitz, and it is 21-10 in favor of Newman. That is exactly the momentum boost that Greenwood needed heading into halftime. Again, Newman only gave up 16.5 points a game last year while scoring 48 points a game. They outscored their opponents 478 to 130 in the first half a year ago on their way to a state championship runner-up.
Xander Hinker set the kick for Greenwood.
Xander Hinker to kick it away. And he'll, straight out of bounds. And not sure that was planned, but it was right to the sideline, and Xander Hinker getting high five. So I don't know if that was supposed to happen or not, but but Newman Catholic will start. It went out of bounds near the where do you have it? The 36-yard line. Kick out of bounds. And they're going to have it right where it went out of bounds. So they don't take it at the 40. They take it 1st and 10 at the 36. And see if Dylan Ackerman will take a knee to finish it off. And conversation continues between head judge and our near official. So see if they will take a shot to the end zone. It looks like they might. 4 receivers, 2 near, 2 far. Ackerman in the shotgun. 8 seconds to go. In motion goes Brenner. Now 3 to the left. And finds Brenner to the far side. He'll stay inbounds, break a tackle, and get roped out of bounds or roped down at the 45. Timeout taken by Newman with 1 second left. The gain of a couple. We'll see what kind of arm strength Dylan Ackerman has here in the final second of the first half. Both sides without timeouts, or with 0 timeouts remaining. And Hildebrand Custom Cabinets. Hildebrand Custom Cabinets is Central Wisconsin's premium choice for handmade cabinetry and countertops for your kitchen and bathroom. Plus, choose Hildebrand Custom Cabinets for your full housing design. Don't just take our word for it. Check out Hildebrand Custom Cabinets on Facebook and see the pictures of completed work and the comments from happy customers throughout Wisconsin. We'll have a final play here. Hopefully, without a defensive penalty, we'll have a final play of the first half, and I will take a little break at halftime, come back with our halftime report from Forward Bank, and have that for you as well. 3 receivers near, 1 to the far. And they're going to just find Thomas Bates to the near side, try and break a couple tackles. Has room. He's going to spin, stay up, and that will end the first half. Had a little bit of a jolt to finish, but first half is in the books from Newman Catholic. It is the Cardinals 21 and the Greenwood Indians 10. Again, we'll take a quick break, hear from all of our sponsors here at Zaleski Sports, and then come back with our Financial Bank, our Forward Bank halftime show. 21-10 Newman. Back to Wausau in just a little bit.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice of small, in-person classes, online classes, innovative technology class options, or your choice of any combination to fit your needs. You can also choose to get started here and finish at a 4-year, or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free, that's right, free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Are you living with a prosthesis that is causing discomfort or pain? You have options, and I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Shai. I'm the owner of Next Step Prosthetics in Marshfield. You have a choice where you go for prosthetic care. My focus and specialty is providing a prosthesis that you enjoy wearing to help you get your life back. Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Let's take the next step together to a better life.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
With more winter snow on the way, make your way to Chili Implement. Chili Implement, located conveniently between Marshfield and Chili, just north of Highway 10, is ready to help you make snow removal easier. Visit Chili Implement and see how their complete selection of Kubota and Cub Cadet snow removal machines will simplify your winter. Chili Implement open Monday through Saturday for sales, service, and parts. Chili Implement will also help you finance your next purchase. You can also see more at chiliimplement.com. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Postgame thing, and then he'll talk to the coach and send me the interview. So, okay, he's just going down there with like a husband or something. Yeah, he's down there already. And so once game's over, I'll just wrap it up, and then we can sign off. Gotta put these windows back in. So that's not too bad. Not too hard. Welcome back to Newman Catholic High School as we get you ready for the second half here from Cardinal Field as the Newman Catholic Cardinals lead 21-10 over the Greenwood Indians here in the first ever Greenwood Indians 8-man football game. It was all Newman Catholic in that first half. 19-yard touchdown pass from Dylan Ackerman to Ben Knoll at the 8:10 mark of the first quarter. 7-0 on the PAT successful. At the 6:45 mark of the first quarter, after a beautiful punt by Cooper Bredlow, a safety on the very next play, 7-2 at that point. Dylan Ackerman, 7-yard touchdown run, 95-yard drive after an interception thrown by Cooper Bredlow inside the 5-yard line. Thomas Bates on a 6-yard touchdown at the 1:01 mark in the second quarter after an unbelievable catch on a 4th down and 4. Ackerman was falling back and he wasn't wide open. He made an unbelievable catch. And the PAT from Charlie McCarty was good. At the 8-second mark, with 8 seconds left in the first half, Cooper Bredlow found Weston Schmitz on a 59-yard touchdown reception. He was left wide open and walked into the end zone after breaking a tackle at about the 20-yard line, and the 2-point conversion was good. That's where we stand right now, 21-10, as we get you ready for half number 2. Again, I'd like to thank Forward Bank. Forward Bank is moving our communities forward. Check out forward.bank or branch locations in Marshfield, Greenwood, Colby, Medford, Park Falls, Phillips, Stanley, Thorpe, and Withy. Forward Bank, moving our communities forward. So a quick little rain shower at halftime, and then the sun is out now. Looking on the radar, and there's a big green spot right where we are standing right now, but the sun is out, and we are about to get ready for half number 2 here in Wausau. Against Team Evans alongside Cale Jacoby, Jason Zaleski down on the field, getting some great shots of the Greenwood sidelines. If you missed any action here this afternoon, we'll have highlights for you online on Facebook a little later tonight, as still have 24 minutes here to determine who comes away with a Week 1 win. Again, Week 1 coming to a conclusion here at Zaleski Sports with this football game this afternoon. Newman Catholic and Greenwood. Newman will kick off from right to left to begin the second half, and Charlie McCarty will do the honors. The whistle is blown, and we are ready to get the second half underway. High chopper, and nicely done there. Falling on, it was Austin Humpke right at the 44-yard line. He gets it, and then just drops it right where it needs to be. Tried to sneak one past him, but Humpke was ready. And that is where Greenwood will start 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line. See what Greenwood can do coming out of halftime with a receiver to the far side, 2 to the near side. Schmitz and Whitford. Whitford in motion as Cooper Bredlow hands it off up the middle, and that's Xander Hinker. Falls near the 50-yard line to the 47, and it's going to be 2nd down and 3. Again, Newman has been in the 8-man realm since 2017 when they won the state championship at a 10-0 record. And have lost a game since then every year. 11-1, 12-1 last year. In motion, Bredlow hands it up, and Xander Hinker able just to hang on to it. Looks like Bredlow's keeping it in the breadbasket just a little bit longer than he had hoped, but it's going to be 3rd down and about 4 yards to go here on the opening drive of the second half for the Greenwood Indians. Again, Greenwood coming out of the Cloverwood last year, 6-4 mark, 4-3 in conference. Lost every game that they did except the playoff game by less than 8 points. Bredlow Hands it up the middle, has room, and kicks it to the outside. Does Hinker, runs over the defender near the 30-yard line, and a big first down run for Xander Hinker near the 32-yard line. And a big gain on 3rd down and 4. The RPO working to perfection so far here in the second half for Greenwood. Xander Hinker 3 straight runs, and the Indians have a good start here to the second half. Good to see Austin Ruff. Dakota Clark was the one that got hurt earlier. And Bredlow will keep it himself. Tries to get the outside, tripped up, stepped through the tackle, but was chased down from behind. And Newman read it perfectly, and a quarterback keeper the whole way. And Newman was not caught off guard. They were ready. 2nd and 11 on the loss from Bredlow. 2nd and 11 from the 33-yard line of Newman. I formation behind him with Whitford and Hinker. And they're going to hand it off to Hinker right up the middle, run into his defender. He would have had more, but he tripped over the 30-yard marker and fell forward. Going to be 3rd down and a long 8. Tripped over his offensive lineman. And it's going to be 3rd down and long for Greenwood. Schmitz to the near side as a tight end. To the far side is Fletcher Bredlow. And now Whitford, the flank back to the left side. And now he's in motion. Going to hand it up the middle, and Hinker's going to fall forward. The ball's on the ground, but it will be stay with Greenwood. 4th down now at the 28. And Hinker gets a little help up. 4th down and long now for Greenwood. Again, the Indians fumbled it 13 times last year. Newman with 22 interceptions on defense. And I'm sure a handful more takeaways in the ground game as well. 4th down and long. 4th and 6 with 9 minutes to go in the opening part of the 3rd quarter. Bredlow back to pass. Looking. And has his man at the 20-yard line. He had it and then ran backwards. It's going to be a 1st down. It's going to be close right at the 21-yard line. That was a nice job there by Sully Whitford, who came back to the ball and was able to get the forward progress for the 1st down inside the Draxler Transport red zone. The Indians are in the Draxler Transport red zone. Draxler offers ASEA Health primary care at 0 cost to the drivers. Visit Draxler Transport to apply today. 1st and 10, just outside the red zone, but they hand it up, and Whitford now falls inside the red zone to the 16, a gain of 5. So, I mean, they're at the 21, now the 16, so it was close, but now they are in the Draxler Transport red zone. 2nd and 5 from the 16-yard line for the Indians. Converting on a 4th down just moments ago. Hinker, the fullback, Whitford, the tailback, going to hand it up. And no, Bredlow will keep it and tries to run over the defender. Cooper inside the 15 to about the 11. It's going to be close to another 1st down. And it's going to be 3rd down and maybe a half a yard. 3rd down and a couple of inches. Hear from our friends from Awards and More in just a moment. Ball at the 12-yard line. 3rd and 1. Whoops. 7:20 to go here in the 3rd quarter. They move the offensive line just a little bit. And Bredlow keeps it to the right side and falls inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. So great play call there, great play design as they moved the offensive lineman, Jonah Hinker, from the right side to the left side. That was the right guard. Moved him over to the left tackle side, and had their wide receiver Weston Schmitz as the tight end. And everybody thought they were going to go strong side, and Cooper Bredlow right up the middle. And it's going to be first and goal from the 4-yard line for Greenwood. 21-10 in favor of Newman Catholic. Greenwood threatening here in the third quarter. Ball at the 4-yard line. Bredlow under center, hands it off to Whitford, and he falls forward near the 2-yard line. And it's going to be second and goal at the 2. Sully Whitford. This is exactly where Bredlow had the mistake earlier on in the first quarter through the interception right at the goal line. Has 2 receivers near, 1 to the far, and a tailback. And they're going to hand it off. Up the middle, walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Xander Hinker from 2 yards out. And Greenwood is right back in it with 6:07 to go in the third quarter.
Scores a touchdown for the Indians.
Hinker from 2 yards out. And a great opening drive for the Indians here in the third quarter. Took nearly 6 minutes off the clock, and it is 21-16 right now. Going to try again for the 2-point conversion. Hinker in the backfield with Bredlow. 2 receivers left, now 1 right, now in motion. Going to hand it up the middle. No, Bredlow will keep it, and he is going to get hit and pushed back. If he would have given it to Hinker, he might have gotten the 2-point conversion. But the 2-point conversion is no good. And with 6:07 to go in the third quarter, it is Newman Catholic 21 and the Greenwood Indians 16. Back to Wausau right after this.
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice of small, in-person classes, online classes, innovative technology class options, or your choice of any combination to fit your needs. You can also choose to get started here and finish at a 4-year, or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
Welcome back to Newman Catholic High School. As we mentioned, the little shower during halftime, and it got dark a little bit right now, and they will have a 30-minute lightning delay, which it seems a lot of it is north of us here. I guess we'll take a look at the radar and then and let you know. But again, a 30-minute rain delay here in Wausau. As there is quite a bit of lightning, but the lightning delay is in effect. Half-hour delay right now. It is 21-16 in favor of Wausau Newman. We will keep the broadcast on and hope we have football for you in about 30 or 35 minutes here from Newman Catholic High School. Again, 21-16 Wausau Newman. A impressive drive, 55 yards for Greenwood to start the second half. 5 minutes and 53 seconds off the clock to punch it in on a 2-yard run by Xander Hinker. Again, 21-16, 30 minutes lightning delay here in Wausau. We'll step aside and hopefully have football for you in the next 45 minutes. into the locker room with them. Yeah.
With Newman or?
With Greenwood, yeah. Hey, he's walking out with the coaches.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
These guys are about to get nasty, though. Oh. Yeah. It wasn't bad. And then, oh, yeah, disgusting. I don't miss that. Yeah. Well, what we figured out was that it was actually the power cord and not the.
Oh, it kept powering up.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we realized that there's plugins right underneath the desk here, which I didn't realize, and so that's where we're plugged in now. So.
All right, I don't know if you've been watching the radar. We got a little bit more over here.
Yeah, there was stuff in Medford going north, so.
Well, it looked like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was in with the referee.
Yeah.
In the gym there, and they want to just get going.
Yeah.
I think they're going to kind of. And we were looking at the radar together. They saw where it was going. I think we're okay.
Yeah, I hope so. Kale's got to leave, so.
Well, that's right. He's got. Yeah, that's a good thing he drove separate.
Yeah.
That'll be pretty good.
Yeah. What time do you need to leave?
Probably by 4. I'm trying to get someone to cover it, but finding someone to cover a Saturday night shift is pretty up right now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll come up there. Let me see here.
I mean, there's.
I'm gonna turn my volume way up to call me when you're like 5 minutes from needing to leave. Okay.
Okay.
And I'll come up there. And
All right.
We'll swap out.
Sounds good.
Good thing I showed up here.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know there was gonna be lightning. But here we are.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're back in 2 minutes. Okay.
Sounds good. All right. Now it's super sunny.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, let's get this show on the road. Good. All right, welcome back to Newman Catholic High School as the weather has cleared up and we're about to get back underway here in Wausau as the Newman Cardinals still ahead 21-16 over Greenwood, but the Indians with a very nice drive before our delay. 5 minutes and 53 seconds off of the clock in a 2-yard Xander Hinker touchdown, and then the 2-point conversion was no good on a keeper by Cooper Bredlow. And that is your score right now, 21-16. Newman yet to have the ball in the second half, but they are about to in just a couple of minutes. So thank you for sticking around with us here at Zaleski Sports, and exciting conclusion of this one. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. of the conclusion of week 1 here at Zaleski Sports. Again, we had 4 games last night, 5 games next Friday, and then another one on Saturday, which will be Rochelt and Assumption. So last night we had Spencer Columbus knocking off Nakusa, Stratford doing Stratford things, knocking off the Wittenberg Burnhamwood Chargers, Durand knocking off Neilsville, and Rochelt holding on to knock off the Pacelli Cardinals. Edgar also getting a win last night over Athens. Not as easy as the score looks, 38-7, as it was 37-8 maybe. I don't know what it was, but Edgar with a convincing win over Athens last night. It was 12-8 at one point in the second quarter, and then the Wildcats again, as a lot like Stratford, doing Edgar things and taking care of business against the Athens Blue Jays. Next week, we have Neilsville and Stanley. Who else we got? Neilsville, Stanley. We got Wyowega Fremont at Stratford. Pacelli at Iola Scandinavia. Bowler Gresham heads up to Greenwood. And the Manawa Wolves will take on Spencer Columbus. So, about to get underway here. Xander Hinker, who just scored the touchdown, will do the honors kicking from left to right here in the third quarter, kind of much like restarting a half, or starting up a half. 6:07 left in this in this quarter, and it is 21-16. Newman, a lot of just dominating performances last year in a tight one here this afternoon. As mentioned, Greenwood, their 3 regular season losses, 16-8, 12-6, 28-22. Those were their 3 losses after starting 4-0. They dropped to 4-3 and then finished the season 2-0 before having to face Edgar in Level 1 playoffs a year ago. Steve Evans alongside Cale Jacoby. We're about to get underway here in the third quarter. And
Xander Hinker set to kick off for the Indians.
Looking at something. Oh, we're waiting for the final
16, Newman Catholic.
3 seconds.
Playing the third quarter with 6:07.
And there we go. Had to wait for the clock to run down. And here we go. Xander Hinker to kick things off from left to right. And we are back underway. And a onside kick out of the delay, and it didn't even go 10 yards, and Newman falls on top of it. That is Gavin Wolf coming up with it. Now Dylan Ackerman and company back in action here. Ackerman 12 of 13 in the first half, 143 yards and a couple of touchdowns. And looking to see what he can do here in the second half. And confusion already for Newman. See how dirty these uniforms get now. Hands off to Bates, kicks to the outside. A great tackle there by Rogan Travis. Read it perfectly, had the outside position, and was able to get off his block and make the tackle on Thomas Bates. And it's a loss of 5 on the play. It's going to be second down and 15. Rogan has played great on that right end. Going to be second and 15, under 6 minutes to go now in the third quarter. 21-16 in favor of Newman. 95-yard drive, 95-yard drive, 64-yard drive. Shotgun formation, Ackerman, quick pass, and it's dropped through the hands of his receiver, Charlie McCarty. Talked to Chad Holmes a little bit for the radio guy from Wausau, and McCarty had 20 catches last year in the state championship game. Their 42-27 loss to Luck. Third down and long. This is where Greenwood has to dig deep and get a stop. 3 receivers near. Bates flanks his quarterback to the right. McCarty in motion from left to right. Ball right here in front of us at the 45 of Newman Catholic. Going to take it himself to Ackerman. Kicks to the outside and nowhere to go. Stood up and driven back And a huge stop by the Greenwood defense. And again, Rogan Travis with the tackle, along with Fletcher Bredlow. And it's going to be 4th down and 15. And Charlie McCarty will be back to punt. What a stop by the Greenwood defense after the 40-minute delay. And a false start on Newman. So that backs him up 5 more yards. That's Thomas Bates on the far side. So far in the second half, Newman has negative 10 yards of offense. Negative 5 on a play, and then 5 more on that penalty. McCarty back to punt. And it's a high punt. Bredlow calls for the fair catch, and he makes the catch at the 30-yard line. Nicely done by Cooper. And that is where the Greenwood Indians will take over. Awards and More is your one-stop location for awards, plaques, trophies, embroidery, screen printing, and promotional products. Awards and More is also the proud sponsor of the Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month. Vote for the Awards and More Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month at ZaleskiSports.com and visit Awards and More on Facebook to begin your next trophy order. 2 receivers near, that's Schmitz and Whitford. Xander Hinker in the backfield. In motion is Whitford. And going to hand it off to Hinker up the middle. He's going to be stonewalled at the 33-yard line. A gain of a couple. Hinker was the workhorse in the last drive on their touchdown drive. 21-16 with 4:20 to go here in the third quarter. Cooper Bredlow continues to lead this team, 4th-year starter. Seeing if his Indians can march down the field again. In motion is Whitford again, hands it off, and up the middle he's going to be taken down from behind. Good tackle there by Wolf. Gavin Wolf, the leading tackler from a year ago. Got another one there, and it's going to be 3rd down and long for Greenwood. So good crowd still on hand here in Wausau. The Greenwood crew, Greenwood faithful, has thinned out quite a bit. Maybe sitting in their cars watching us. 4 receivers set, 2 near, 2 far. And back to pass goes Bredlow. And looking here to Schmitz, and it's going to be intercepted through the hands and incomplete. Dylan Ackerman drops the interception. Underthrown by Bredlow. And it's going to be 4th down and long. Just trying to throw it up to Schmitz, and a good defensive stop by the Newman Cardinals. And it's going to be 4th down and long. 4th and 7, and a punt coming by Bredlow. High snap. And he's going to punt it away, and a soccer-style punt, rugby-style punt, came off the side of his foot and did not get back to the Newman side. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Great field position for the Cardinals at the Greenwood 46-yard line. And now Xander Hinker looking for some equipment here. Looking for mouth guard maybe. Yep, as he picks it off the field and puts it in his mouth. And now Xander Hinker is going to have to come off the field for a play. Charlie McCarty to the far side. Knoll to the near side. 2 receivers far, 1 near, and a split back. Thomas Bates flanks Dylan Ackerman. Great field position for the Cardinals, 1st and 10. In motion comes Brenner and hands it off to Bates, and he's going to get shoestring tackled back. Maybe a gain of a couple. Good job on the backside there by Bredlow again. That's Fletcher Bredlow with a nice tackle. And it's going to be 2nd down and 8, a gain of 2. 3 minutes to go. Dark to the north here in Wausau, but staying north. That's what we like. 3 minutes to go. Under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 21-16 Newman. Again, same set. 2 to the far, 1 to the near. And Bates flanking Ackerman to his right. In motion comes Brenner again. Gonna take it himself. Does Ackerman. Breaks a tackle, but Greenwood read it like a book. And down goes Dylan Ackerman again. No gain on the play. And it's going to be third down and long for Newman. Gain of nothing on the play. Greenwood's defense really stalemate. Their offense just has to get going a little bit more here and see what defensively they can do right now. Third down and long. They have struggled at times on third down defensively. 2 to the far, 2 to the near. Ackerman in the shotgun formation. And snaps on the ground, looking for his receiver, and it's going to be incomplete. And a flag comes out. It's going to be a flag on Jonah Hinker, and we'll see what the call is. Not sure what the play was. Or Thomas Bates was slipping to the ground, and they're going to see what the call is. It looks like it's on Newman. Illegal man downfield. Penalty is declined. So it was on Newman and not on Greenwood.
Receiver call on the Cardinals.
It's going to be 4th down and 8 to go, as now the official has a conversation with the head coach. As see if one of them was holding up somebody, as high fives going around for Greenwood right now. Penalty was declined, so it's going to be 4th down and 8 yards to go, as Coach Micklig trying to get an explanation here. A good defensive stop again by Greenwood, but looking to get the ball back now. 4th and 8. Their team down 5 with 1:52 to go in the third quarter. And see what we do here with 1:52 left. Charlie McCarty back to punt. And the ball's on the ground. And a high punt, still able to get it away. And takes a Newman bounce at the 15. And that is where Greenwood will take over. Sherrill Tire is the factory direct tire sale through October 10th at Sherrill Tire. Factory direct prices on Kelly tires and up to $250 on mail-in rebates on installed Goodyear tires with Goodyear credit card. Find your local location at SherrillTire.com. So field position has been flipped again, and the Greenwood Indians are going to start 1st and 10 at their 14-yard line. See if Cooper Bredlow and company with Whitford, the tailback, Hinker, the fullback. And going to hand it off and fall forward was Whitford. Gain of a couple there and brought down by a host of Cardinals. It looks like Ackerman on the tackle. Gain of 1. Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8 now. From where we're sitting up here, it's hard to see the scoreboard, so hesitation on my part is what is happening. 2nd and 8. Bredlow going to hand it off to Hinker, and he's going to get met immediately. Nice job there by Wolf again. Give credit to number 22 up there as well. No name on our score sheets, or on our program, but just blew up the offensive line and was able to get in the backfield immediately. No gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. Big play here offensively for Greenwood and defensively for Newman. Back to pass is Bredlow. Still looking. Steps up to Schmitz again. And it's going to be intercepted by Dylan Ackerman at the 50-yard line. Schmitz tried to make the play, but again underthrown by Cooper Bredlow And just like that, Newman has it again, up 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Right at the 50 as Ackerman turned around to try and break up the pass, but it fell right into his lap, and another INT for Cooper Bredlow. And Newman will take over, 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Starting to get a tad bit darker here again, but hoping everything stays clear. And Newman will take over, 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. 5 on the line, going to hand it off to Bates. Up the middle, has room, breaks a tackle, gets through the tackle and still on his feet near the 30 to the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Good hard run by Thomas Bates and a 1st down for Newman.
14 yards. 1st down, Newman Catholic.
And see if Coach Micklig wants to run another play, and I do not believe he will, and that will be it through 3 quarters of play here from Wausau Newman. It is the Cardinals 21 and the Greenwood Indians 16. Newman will have it 1st and 10 at the Greenwood 36-yard line. We'll be back to Wausau for the 4th quarter right after this.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice of small, in-person classes, online classes, innovative technology class options, or your choice of any combination to fit your needs. You can also choose to get started here and finish at a 4-year, or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
Welcome back to Newman Catholic High School as we get you ready for quarter number 4 here in Wausau, as Newman will have it 1st and 10 after another interception and a nice hard run by Thomas Bates. Fleet Farm has everything you need for weekend fun. Pick up camping gear, boating supplies, and towables, grills, and yard games. This weekend won't be complete without a trip to Fleet Farm. Head down to the store right after the game so you can be the weekend place to be. Looking for a quick, easy way to do your shopping? Try our outside yard pickup option when you order online at fleetfarm.com. It's quick and easy, and you stay in your car when they bring your order right out to you. Fleet Farm has something for everyone. You won't believe what you'll find at Fleet Farm. Gain of a couple on the play, and it's going to be 2nd down for Newman. Trying to stay loose out there. Charlie McCarty kicking up that left leg. Trying to stay loose. It's just underway here in quarter number 4, 21-16. And going to flip it out to Bates. He's open, has room, breaks a tackle, and there's a flag on the play. Might be a hit on Ackerman by Roger Travis. Flag comes in. Ackerman a little slow to get up. And we'll see what the penalty is as everybody's coming back a little bit. They're coming back, and it's going to be a block in the back on Newman Catholic. So erase the big run. As kick it back a little bit and a loss. Then on the play, McCarty again still trying to loosen up that left leg and mark him back, and it's going to be 2nd down and long. 43-yard line now for Newman. 2nd down and 14. 2nd and 18. That doesn't seem right. Yeah. 2nd down and long for Wausau. Newman, too near, too far for the Cardinals. Ackerman, snap on the ground again. He's going to keep it, and another hold on the play. Ackerman reaches out and Rogan Travis got held again, and that's going to march him back. So the hold was at the 46-yard line, and then 5 or 6 yards or 5 or 10 yards after that. So it's going to be second down and long for Newman. So hold on the Cardinals, and it's going to be all the way back inside Greenwood territory at the 44-yard line. So second and a mile right now. Second and 26 for Newman. Get the play from Coach Micklig as again.
Second down, second and 29.
29. They have 26 up on the board. We'll say 29. So it's 10, but then the holding penalty was 3 yards after that. So second down and long, extremely long for the Cardinals. And a long look. Ackerman looking here near side. And he's going to be back to pass. Quick pass to McCarty near side. He's going to be taken down to bounds. And still carrying defenders near the 50-yard line. And it's going to be third down and say 20 now. Right at the 49-yard line. McCarty wipes his hands off and heads back to the huddle with under 10 minutes to go. Third and 22 right now for Newman. Just past 3 o'clock here in north central Wisconsin. CMAVs, or 3:30. What did I say? 3 o'clock? 3:30. CMAVs alongside Cale Jacoby here. First 8-player football game in Greenwood history, and they're going down to the wire with a state runner-up, Newman Catholic. Third and 22 now. Hands off to Thomas Bates to the far side. Cuts it back in, and he's going to be stonewalled right at the 50, and a late flag comes in. And looks like a flag on Jonah Hinker, possibly. It was a nice clean hit as Bates was going to the ground. And we'll see what the... And an illegal helmet contact on Greenwood.
15-yard penalty, helmet to helmet.
So, tough call there as Bates was going to the ground. We'll have to look back on the replay of that. And it's going to remain third down and now manageable. So it's going to be, that's a tough one to have because I believe it was on Bredlow, Fletcher Bredlow, but Bates was going to the ground and helmet-to-helmet contact. So we're going to have to look back on the replay of that one with 9:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Big third down here. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. And back to pass again. And it's going to be caught by McCarty and dragged out of bounds by Schmitz. A gain of a couple. And it's going to be fourth down for Wausau Newman. Good tackle there by Weston Schmitz. Fourth down now and about 5 for the Cardinals. They had second and 29 and a big 15-yard penalty helping that quite a bit. Fourth down and 5 here for Newman. 3 lined up to the far side, 1 on the near side. And back to pass again is Ackerman. He tucks it, and he's going to get sandwiched and pushed back, and he will going to be close to the first down. We'll see where they mark him up. It was taken away there by Bredlow, and that was a tough run, and it's going to be a turnover on down, Greenwood football. A turnover on downs. Good defensive stop there by the Indians. And it's going to be first and 10 at Greenwood's 27-yard line. One receiver to the far side, Hinker in the backfield. And going to hand it off to him up the middle. Runs into his own offensive lineman and gains a couple. Good opening run there by Xander Hinker for Greenwood. 8:40 to go. Second and 8. 21-16 Newman. Greenwood marched down the field on their opening drive of the second half. Took nearly 6 minutes. Punched it in, had a lightning delay. And back to pass goes Cooper Bredlow. Rolls out to his right, looking again for his receiver, and out of the reach of his wide receiver, Owen Osborne. Excuse me, not Osborne. That's Sully Whitford. And it's going to be third down and long for Greenwood. Dylan Ackerman looking for his mouth guard now. The boss man, Jason Zaleski, helping him out. Third down and long here in the fourth quarter. 3 receivers set, 2 to the near, 1 to the far. In motion goes Whitford. They're going to hand it off to him on the end around. Tries to get to the corner, and he's going to be ripped down in the backfield. Big tackle out there, and it's going to be fourth down. No gain on the play, and a tough 3-and-out there by Greenwood after stopping Newman. And now they're going to have to kick it back away, I believe, with 7:52 to go in the fourth quarter. And Bredlow is back to do those honors. He had a punt that went inside the 1 earlier today. And a beautiful punt by Cooper. And it's going to take another Greenwood bounce. It's going to roll. And Bull will go down near it. And that is where it's going to stop right there at the 11-yard line. Another great punt by Cooper Bredlow. R&R Flooring is ready to help you make your house a home. Visit R&R Flooring of Spencer for flooring, American-made mattresses, locally made furniture, and much, much more. See the selection for yourself by visiting the R&R Flooring and Furniture Showroom in Spencer. And online at www.flooringandmattress.com or R&R Flooring and Furniture on Facebook. So it's going to be first and 10, ball on the Newman 12-yard line with 7:25 to go in the ball game. 21-16 Cardinals. It's been quiet on both sides since our lightning delay at about 2:40. And Ackerman's going to keep it himself, running right up the middle. Going to be stonewalled and pushed back and driven back. A nice run there by Ackerman, but a great job by the Greenwood defense to stall him. A gain of about 2, I believe. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, gain of a couple, and it's going to be second down and manageable for Newman here. 2 receivers set, both to the near side. Ackerman with split backs behind him. And going to hand it off to Bates up the middle. He's going to be tripped up and taken down near the 15-yard line. Maybe give him the 16. And it's going to be third down and about 6 now for Wausau Newman. 6:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Had a couple of great games last night on the Zaleski Sports Network. Have a fantastic one here to wrap the first week of the season up. And Coach Micklig will take a timeout. Exactly 6 minutes to go, halfway through this fourth quarter. We'll be back after this from Wausau.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right, free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
Welcome back to Newman Catholic High School as the final 6 minutes here in week 1 of 8-man football between Greenwood and Wausau Newman. Newman was up 21-12 with about a minute left in the first half. Then Cooper Bredlow found Weston Schmitz on a 59-yard touchdown pass, 21-10 on a 2-point conversion, and then Xander Hinker on a 2-yard touchdown run. It's been quiet since. Back to pass. Ackerman and is looking for his receiver and has him at the 50. A foot race and down the sideline, and he's going to go. Touchdown for Ben Knoll. 84 yards on a 3rd down and 5, and a perfectly run route by Knoll, and he was in a foot race. He was close to the sidelines. He was very close of stepping out, but a foot race down the line, and Knoll goes the distance. A perfect post route by Ben Knoll, and just like that, the Cardinals lead 27-16. McCarty doing the honors on the PAT, and it is up, and it is good. With under 6 minutes to go, 5:47 to be exact, it is now Wausau Newman 28 and Greenwood 16. Back to Newman after this.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
So talked about back-breaking plays, and the one to Thomas Bates earlier on in the second quarter, and on a 4th and 4 where they were just able to, Ackerman was able to just throw it up in the air, and then Bates found it and was able to come away with a first down, later on scored in that drive. And then that 84-yard touchdown pitch and catch from Dylan Ackerman to Ben Knoll, and it is and a kick that will go out of bounds, and it's going to be first down for Greenwood either way. And it's going to be at the 35-yard line, first down. So my apologies, Piffner. See if we can find him on this. Jacob Piffner. So again, my apologies to Jacob Piffner. He's had a couple of touchdowns here today. Ben Knoll is 22. Back to pass is Cooper Bredlow. They've got to throw. They don't do it a lot. Hauls in, does Schmitz, and it's going to be second down for the Greenwood Indians. So Jacob Piffner on the couple touchdowns today. Back to pass, Bredlow again. And looking for his receiver, and it is incomplete, and a penalty marker at the 50-yard line, 48-yard line.
In the backfield.
And it's going to be pass interference or a holding on Newman. Or illegal contact there by Shaughnessy. So it's going to be his 2nd and 9. See where they mark it now. It's going to be 15 yards. We'll see. And they will put it just past. So 10-yard penalty, first down for Greenwood with 5:20 to go. Down 28-16 here in the fourth quarter is Greenwood. And back to pass again. Blitz is on. Steps through, throws, and it's going to be incomplete. Falling on the play was Piffner. And make sure he is all right. He slipped and came up holding his leg. And it's going to be second down. The blitz came. Second and 10 as our head official talking to Newman's sideline again. Saying luckily that they missed on the hit on Bredlow. 3 receivers near, 1 to the far. 28-16 in favor of Newman. Back to pass, looking for his receiver to the far side. Is going to be hauled in at the 20-yard line. Weston Schmitz again. And it's a big first down for the Indians. And they run the clock, and Bredlow's got to get the play in. Again, down by 2 scores with 5 minutes left. A huge pitch and catch from Cooper Bredlow to Weston Schmitz. Bredlow walks up to the line. Back to pass. Across the middle, it's going to be intercepted by Piffner inside the 5, and Newman will take over. Bredlow's 3rd interception of the day. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Newman. And Coach Schmitz not happy, and a penalty comes on the play. And it's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct on Greenwood. So it's going to be, it was supposed to be 1st and 10 from the 3, and now it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 18 on the unsportsmanlike conduct by the Indians. Looking for a hold on the pass, as again the Indians were marching down the field. And another INT for Cooper Bredlow and company. And now we'll see if Newman wants to just run out the clock here, as Greenwood has at times been unable to stop the Cardinals. 4:46 to go in the fourth quarter. Going to hand it off to Bates, cuts it back up the middle, has room, gets a big block, and a penalty flag will be on the play. Bates gets taken down, but a block in the back, all the way back near the 26-yard line, and it was easier to see than the back of your hand. It was a easy call coming in on the from the wide receiver out there. Easier to see than the back of your hand on the penalty, and it's going to be a big loss on Newman. So he would have had it all the way near the 35-yard line of Greenwood and had a nice cutback, but the receiver on that far side got a little too handsy, and it's going to be 1st and 10, or excuse me, not 1st and 10, 1st and 12 with under 4.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Stick around for our quick for our Nasonville Dairy post-game show after the conclusion of this ball game. And I get you ready for the upcoming week here. And another sideline warning on Newman by the near official. And see what our play is. And just like Greenwood, we'll see how the flag dropped right at the yard marker, and it was 1st and 12, and see where they will push it back to. It'll be 15 or half a distance. We'll see what the... And now Newman with a unsportsmanlike on the sidelines, and they'll march him back. So just like the Indians had, and now it's going to be 1st and...
Another sideline warning was a second, which led to an unsportsmanlike conduct.
Ball at the 8-yard line for Newman.
Still
1st and 20 now for the Cardinals. And need to run the clock here, and they do. Ackerman now just waiting to look at the back official once he starts counting. And now the offensive line for Newman and the linebackers were playing some rock, paper, scissors. Ackerman will keep it himself, cut back to the middle, and get ripped down. No gain on the play, and a timeout taken by Greenwood. Hildebrand Custom Cabinets. Hildebrand Custom Cabinets is Central Wisconsin's premium choice for handmade cabinetry and countertops for your kitchen and bathroom. Plus, choose Hildebrand Custom Cabinets for your full housing design. Don't just take our word for it. Check out Hildebrand Custom Cabinets on Facebook and see pictures of completed work and the comments from happy customers throughout Wisconsin. So a timeout taken by Greenwood. They trail by 12. Again, they were down early, 7-0 on a 19-yard touchdown pass from Dylan Ackerman to Jake Piffner. And then a great punt by Cooper Bredlow. 7-2 on the safety after that. Dylan Ackerman then a 4-yard touchdown run, capped a 95-yard drive. And then Thomas Bates, a 6-yard touchdown, 21-2 at that point. Cooper Bredlow, a 59-yard touchdown pass to Weston Schmitz. 2-yard touchdown run by Hinker. 21-16 at that point, and then a dagger by Newman, 84-yard touchdown pitch and catch by the Cardinals. So a run up the middle, and it's going to be 3rd down and long with 3:40 to go in the 4th quarter. Another timeout by the Indians to see if we can save some time. Awards Some More. Awards Some More is your one-stop location for awards, plaques, trophies, embroidery, screen printing, and promotional products. Awards Some More is also a proud sponsor of the Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month. Vote for the Awards Some More Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month at ZaleskiSports.com and visit Awards Some More on Facebook to begin your next trophy order. Again, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors: Forward Bank, Sherrill Tire, Fleet Farm, R&R Flooring, Hildebrand Custom Cabinets, Awards Some More, Traxler Transport, and all the others that help us put these games on all fall long. Again, over 100 broadcasts on the Zaleski Sports Network throughout this fall, as long as we continue to do games, as long as student athletes stay healthy, and we continue to bring you live free sports this fall here exclusively at ZaleskiSports.com. 4 games last night, 5 games this upcoming Friday, and then 1 next Saturday from Assumption. Ackerman in the backfield. Mud cakes the helmet of Thomas Bates. He cuts up the middle, falls forward near the 15-yard line, and Greenwood will use their 3rd and final timeout here in the 4th quarter. 28-16. Newman, 3:37 to go It is 28-16. It's going to be 4th down and 15 for the Cardinals with 3:37 left here from Newman. So again, upcoming this week, Monday, Pacelli is at Wittenberg-Burnhamwood for volleyball. Mike Welling and Cale Jacoby will have that one. Stratford JV football we'll have for you, as they will most likely take on Wittenberg-Burnhamwood. Auburndale is at Stratford for volleyball. Merrill is at Marshfield, and I'll be at tennis at Gerke Park for Assumption and Pacelli. Waiwega Fremont is at Pacelli for volleyball. On Thursday, Pacelli hosts Dorothy Lutheran on Thursday, and soccer start at 7 o'clock. Marshfield tennis on Thursday, and then we'll again go through our Friday night games. And back to punt, and just got it away. Cooper Bredlow will let it bounce and will roll at the 44-yard line. And that is where Greenwood will take over. 1st and 10 with 3:28 remaining in the ball game. Being joined now by the boss, Jason Zaleski. Rachel's the boss. As 3:28 left here in the 4th quarter. Week 1 concludes with this game here with Zaleski Sports. And the rain continues here. Pitches it back, and it's going to be recovered by the Cardinals. And that should do it. A missed pitch by Bredlow to Whitford, and recovered by Thomas Bates. And the Cardinals will take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line of Greenwood. And with 3:24 left and Greenwood with no timeouts remaining, we'll see if Coach Mitch Micklig and Dylan Ackerman want to just run the clock out and head to Marion next week for their Week 2 game against Marion Tigerton. Again, we'll have Greenwood back in action next Friday from Greenwood. They will take on Bowler Gresham. And back to pass. No, Ackerman will keep it himself, run up the middle, and going to be ripped down there at the 30-yard line. Stood up, and forward progress stopped. So again, next Friday, 5 more games for you. Neilsville is at Stanley. Waiwega Fremont will head to Stratford after getting pounded by Amherst last night. Pacelli is at Iola. Iola a shutout last night over Wild Rose. Bowler Gresham, as mentioned, will head to Greenwood. Manawa, the Wolves, will head to Spencer Columbus and take on the Rockets. And then next Saturday, pending, hopefully we'll have it for you, Rochelle and Assumption from Southwood County 2000 field. And a missed snap, and there's flags all over the place. Everybody was moving. And what Ackerman thought when that ball came right into him, when 2 or 3 of his teammates were still roaming around. 2:36 to go here in the 4th quarter. As the grounds here at Newman Catholic were pretty good, looked pretty nice until our rain delay starting at about 2:40. Lightning came through, delayed us until about 3:15, and the clock will run with 2:20 left. Ackerman just waiting for the back official, and going to hand it off to Bates on the far side, gets the edge, and going to be tackled and ripped down near the 35-yard line. Another great tackle there by Sully Whitford, but setting the edge again was Rogan Travis. Rogan has played pretty well here this afternoon with 2:10 to go, and it's going to be 3rd down and 11. As the Newman Catholic Cardinals, again, looking for win number 1 on the season. They have been a part of the 8-player football league, I guess, since 2017. They won the state championship in 2017 and have not looked back since. They were runners-up last year, lost in 2018 in Level 2, the game before state. Back to passes Ackerman still, and he's going to have his receiver open inside the 10, tripped up, falls into the end zone, touchdown, Shaughnessy, Brennan Shaughnessy, a 36-yard touchdown reception from Dylan Ackerman to Brennan Shaughnessy, and that is the dagger here today from Newman Catholic. PAT coming from Charlie McCarty. And Greenwood will start their 8-player football journey with an L here this afternoon. The PAT is up, and it is good. 2:01 to go here from Newman. It is now the Cardinals 35 and the Greenwood Indians 16. Back to Newman right after this.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. With more winter snow on the way, make your way to Chili Implement. Chili Implement, located conveniently between Marshfield and Chili, just north of Highway 10, is ready to help you make snow removal easier. Visit Chili Implement and see how their complete selection of Kubota and Cub Cadet snow removal machines will simplify your winter. Chili Implement open Monday through Saturday for sales, service, and parts. Chili Implement will also help you finance your next purchase. You can also see more at chiliimplement.com.
2 minutes left here as McCarty will kick it away and will fall near the 40. Will go Hinker, and that is where the Greenwood Indians will start their next drive. 1:58 to go. Again, the Indians had a couple of opportunities today. Cooper Bredlow threw an interception inside the 5 twice, and Newman came back and scored on, I guess they scored on the first one, and then punted away the second one, and then had a fumble recovery for a fumble recovery, which resulted in a touchdown just moments ago. Under 2 minutes to go, Bredlow back to pass. The rush is on, rolling out to his right, and throws it low to Hinker. And it's going to be 2nd and 10 with 1:54 to go. Get a whole slate of games for you next week coming up, as we bring you the first ever Greenwood Indians 8-man football game here today. Not the way I'm sure Coach Schmitz wanted it to go, but Newman is nothing to hold your head on. And the intercept Schiffner, he will take it and he will run out of bounds. That is interception number 4 by Cooper Bredlow. He only had 3 all of last year. And that will put the candle on top of the cupcake and finish it up here with 1:45 to go in the ball game. Newman Catholic will go to 1-0 on the season. And if you're just joining us, they are now 34-2 since joining 8-man football in 2017. Again, went 10-0 in year 1, 11-1 in year 2, 12-1 last year after falling to Luck state championship in Chippewa Falls. Again, they will be heading to heading to Marion next week, and then they play Bowler Gresham and play Bowler Gresham at DC Evers on the 9th, host Tri-County, and then a big matchup in Port Edwards on October 23rd. Again, Greenwood will host Bowler next week, and again, we'll follow the Indians all fall long here at Zaleski Sports, and Ackerman just waiting for that back judge to count it down. once the conclusion of this game happens, we'll have our Nasonville Dairy post-game show, wrap it up here from Newman, and head home before our next full week of sports, including Pacelli at Wittenberg-Burnhamwood and Stratford JV football on Monday. Pacelli at Wittenberg-Burnhamwood is it's a volleyball match as the Cardinals look to continue their undefeated season. Coach Struble and company have the Pacelli Cardinals on the winning side, and the Newman Catholic Cardinals knock off the Greenwood Indians here this afternoon. Final score is Newman Catholic 35 and the Greenwood Indians 16. We'll take a quick break, come back, and wrap this one up here from Newman Catholic. Again, Newman 35 and Greenwood 16.
Well, the Grow Wisconsin Dairy Processing Grant is for really any dairy, or up to $50,000 you can get for like improvements, help with like food safety aspects. It's actually you have to pay part of the service that you're getting, so you have to pay 20% of it. So we were actually granted $6,150, and so that's the 80%. So our project is at a little over $7,000. So that's showing them that we're doing something with their milk. We're not just taking it and turning it into cheese, sending it in the store, sending it to the customer, like everyone else does. Anything that we do in the plant with food safety is great for everyone. It's not just great for us. It's telling the customer that we make a good product. It's telling the farmer, our patrons, that we're doing good with their milk. And so that should really go to heart. That you're going to get a safe product coming out of here. It's cool to see that all the Hymans are they really like to see their name out in the community, but especially for anything with children's groups. They sponsor a bike raffle every year, and they actually go and give it to the kid in the schools. I know that's a huge thing every year. But yeah, it's really cool to see their name out there. Seeing them a sponsor, we all got kids, we all were kids, so most likely something came out of here that we've done.
We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Caffla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back to Newman Catholic High School, Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy fresh cheese curds made daily. NasonvilleDairy.com. As again, the Greenwood Indians fall here this afternoon to the Newman Catholic Cardinals, 35-16, and it was Newman from the start, 7-0, and then 7-2 on a nice punt by Cooper Bredlow, which resulted in a safety the next play, and then the nail in the coffin, the dagger, as you will, an 84-yard touchdown pass from Dylan Ackerman to Jacob Piffner. And that was it here this afternoon from Newman. Again, we'll be back with you on Monday night from Wittenberg-Burnhamwood, as the Pacelli Cardinals will take on the Wittenberg-Burnhamwood Chargers in volleyball. And then the Stratford JV will take on Wittenberg-Burnhamwood from Stratford High School, or Tiger Field, as well. Tuesday, we'll have a handful more games. Just stay tuned to SeleskySports.com. We'll have all of it ready for you right there all week long. For Kil Jacoby and Jason Zaleski, this is Steve Maves signing off from Newman Catholic High School. Again, the Cardinals from Newman, 35. The Greenwood Indians, 16. Have a safe night, everyone, and we will talk to you again soon.